Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and today I'm going to show you a brand new putter. It is the SeeMore Giant FGPt putter. It's one of the most exciting putters and unusual putters that I've seen in quite some time. Stay tuned. So here in my hands I have the SeeMore Giant FGPt putter. It is huge, absolutely huge. I've got my current putter here, and if we have a look at it, you can see how much bigger it is. And at first when I picked it up, I'll be honest, I thought, wow, that just looks quite weird. But it wasn't that long ago, back in the 80s, that I was using one of these things. I look at it now and think, how on earth did I ever hit that driver? It's my old driver I used to use when I played golf for a living on the tour, and my current driver is here. Look at the difference, massive. And we all know, as much as I used to love this driver, there is no way I would ever go back to using that driver. This one is much more efficient, it goes further, it is more forgiving. So not only is it more forgiving, it goes further. So why wouldn't we use a bigger putter? What does this putter offer? It's made of lightweight aluminium, so therefore they can make the putter bigger and still keep the weight of the putter down. Now they've also got some copper weights in here that they can play around with the heel and toe and give you a different head weight. It's got the highest moment of inertia of any putter. So what is the moment of inertia? It stays true to the path of the swing. If off-center hits, the club face twists less. So what does moment of inertia really mean? It actually means the higher the moment of inertia, the more putts you're going to hole effectively. So it is strange, but you get used to it. Now, SeeMore putters they've been around since the 90s, and Payne Stewart won the 1999 US Open using a SeeMore putter. And if you think back on that last round, that's one of probably the best putting performances of clutch putts in major championship history, and Payne Stewart did attribute a lot of that to the SeeMore putter. Since then, Zach Johnson has won a couple of majors using it, and Russell Knox is currently using the putter as well, and he won a few weeks ago. So you don't see a lot of players using it, although they do, but no one is actually paid to use the SeeMore putter. So you're not paying a lot in marketing and advertising and so on. So I think that's why they can cut costs a little. Every material that's in this putter is fantastic, and of course the best feature is the rifle scope technology. So if you look at the putter there, you can see the red dot and the two white lines. All we need to do really is, as we look down on the putter, from here, as I look down on it, all I have to do is hide the red dot by turning the shaft. Once the red dot is hidden, my hands are in the correct position, my eyes are in the correct position, my body is in the correct position, my putter is aligned square to my intended line. So all that's really left for me to do is to actually take the putter back and through and control my distance. If I can control my distance, I'm going to hole a lot more putts. So you imagine the traditional putter without the rifle scope technology. You think it's online, and I've suffered from aiming a little left all my life. With this, it actually gives me a lot better chance of aiming. And the other thing I like about the bigger head is the bigger the head, the easier it is to align square to the intended target line. So I used it a bit yesterday, and the more I used it, the more comfortable I felt with the putter. So we stand up here, we hide the red dot. All that's left for me to do now is to control the distance that I hit the ball. Straight in. I love this putter. So have you ever seen such a strange putter? Have you used any of the SeeMore putters? I'd really like to know. So put some comments down on YouTube in the bottom. I'd be really interested to hear what you think. There's a whole range of putters. There's not just the Giant range. There's a heap of them. So you can go online at seemore.com for international, or in Australia you can go to seemore.com.au. If you like my videos, you can click on the subscribe button down there. You can get further information on my Facebook page or my Twitter feed, or you can go to my electronic newsletter at www.thegolfdoctor.com.au.